right, we are going to start in Sukhasana. So come on down. If you'd like to prop yourself up on a block or a blanket or a pillow, feel free to do so. Take some time to really find ease here. Settling in. Maybe that means some rocks side to side. You could roll out your shoulders, move your neck and head around. Whatever you need. And start to add a little length to your spine as your pelvis gets heavier. Lengthen from the center of your spine, up through the back of your neck, out through the crown of your head. Let your shoulders soften down as your spine lengthens. Relax your face. If you haven't already closed your eyes, go ahead and close your eyes. Give yourself a moment here to pull away from whatever you were doing before this moment. Allow your mat to be a sacred space for you to come into your body, your breath, your mind, and start to check in. Withdrawing from outer distractions. Soften to your heart, your temperament. And today, perhaps, allow your intention to be your breath. Pull your awareness to your breath. And sitting here with tall spine, soft face, closed eyes, I want you to add a count to your breath. Inhaling for a slow count of 5 and exhaling for a longer count of 6. Start by emptying your lungs completely. From there, inhale in a slow count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue with this count a few more times on your own. Feel free to slow down or speed up your count. Finish up whatever round you are on with that long exhale. And then allow yourself to breathe organically. Draw your hands to your heart, bow your forehead to your heart. And gently open your eyes, release your hands to your thighs. Today, make your way all the way into downward dog. Take your time. You can roll over your shins or swing your legs around. Pedal out those legs. Shake out your head. Take a few moments. Add any movements that feel good. You don't have to look cool or be anything specific. Just get into your body here. Eventually, finding that down dog with your fingers spread wide, pressing all the way into the pads of your fingertips, lift out of your wrists and forearms, all the way up through your side waist into those hip creases. Keep your hips lifted high, melt your heels towards the floor. As the backs of your legs lengthen, can you find a little lift through the front of your thighs? We're going to roll forward and back, in and out of plank a couple times. Start by rising high onto your toes. Tuck your chin. Inhale, lead with the back of your heart as you roll forward to plank. Send energy out your heels. Reach out the top of your head. Push the floor away with your hands. Zip your belly in. Take a full breath in. Exhale, soften your knees, lift your hips up and back, wave through your spine. Eventually let those legs lengthen and your head release. Again, rise to toes, tuck your chin. Inhale, roll forward to plank, long and strong. Exhale, soften your knees, lift your hips, push into your hands. Stretch your legs and drop your head. Again, rise to toes, tuck your chin. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, soften your knees, lift your hips, push into your hands, stretch your legs, drop your head. This time, rise to toes, tuck your chin. Inhale, roll forward to plank, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your elbows straight back and lower all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes, walk your toes back a little, get longer through your legs. Slide your hands off to the sides of your mat. Tent up onto your fingertips, poke your elbows to the ceiling. Anchor through the tops of your feet. Tuck your chin, press into your fingers. Inhale, rolling cobra, wave through your spine. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. As you exhale, pull your belly forward, heart forward, get longer as you lower, forehead all the way to the floor. 2 more times, press into your fingers, tuck your chin. Inhale, roll through your spine. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, lengthen as you lower, belly pulls forward, heart pulls forward, soften your head. 1 more time, tuck your chin, push into your fingers. Inhale, roll through your spine, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, lengthen as you lower. Nice. Bring your hands flat on your mat. Slide your hands closer to your lower ribs. Tuck your toes. Engage your legs so much that your knees lift off the floor. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press up to plank. And right back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs here. Use that pedaling to open your feet mat width apart. Go wide with your legs. And then step your feet forward an inch or two. So a shorter and wider downward dog. Gaze between your hands. That space right between your hands. Bring your right hand into that space. Push into your right hand, lift your hips up and back. Thread your left arm through to grab for outer right ankle, calf, or thigh, whatever you can catch a hold of. Twist and look underneath your right shoulder. Continue to push into that right hand and lift your hips as you melt your heels towards the floor. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. Twist deeper as you exhale. Beautiful, gaze forward, swap out your hands. Left hand replaces right. Push into that left hand, lift your hips, thread your right arm under. Grab for your outer left ankle, calf, or thigh. Twist and look underneath your left shoulder. Continue to press into your left hand and lift those hips as you melt your heels to the floor. Full breath in. Full breath out. 1 more inhale. Twist deeper as you exhale. Release your hands. Both hands flat on the floor, gaze to your feet. We're headed in that direction. Start to walk your hands back to your feet, coming into a wide-legged forward fold, and then bend your knees and come into a prayer squat. Elbows inside your knees, hands to heart center. Take a moment here. It might feel good to kind of rock a little, opening up the fronts of your ankles, your knees, your hips. Give those shoulders a roll back and down. Scoop your tailbone forward. Lift your chest. And then I want you to bring your left arm out to the left. Keep that left arm inside your left leg. Bring your right fingertips straight out in front of you. On an inhale, reach your right arm up on a high diagonal. Continue to push your left knee open wide. Open across your right collarbone, out that shoulder and through your fingertips. Take a full breath in. Exhale, right fingers come back down to the middle of your mat. 2 more times. Inhale, right arm opens high diagonal. Exhale, right fingers come down. 1 more. Inhale, big reach, big stretch, big twist. Exhale, release. Bring your right arm inside your right leg. Right fingers out to the side. Left arm straight out in front of you. Push your right knee open with your right arm. Inhale, reach your left arm up on a high diagonal. Get wider through your left collarbone. Wider through that left shoulder, out your arm and fingers. Take a full breath in. Exhale, left fingers come back down. 2 more times. Inhale, open, reach, twist. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale, big stretch. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor, straighten your legs, drop your head, take some sways through your hips and your torso. Use those sways to walk your feet in until they're hip width apart. Soften your knees. Slowly unroll all the way up to stand. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back. From here, hands come to hips. Take a big step forward with your right foot. That'll bring you to the center of your mat. We're going to take 3 hip circles with that left leg. Draw your left knee forward, side, and down. 2 more like that. Forward, side, and down. 1 more. This time, bring your knee forward. Give it a good squeeze, compressing that left hip flexor, finding your balance. And just roll that left foot and ankle around a few times one way. A few times the other way. Nice. We'll step that left foot towards the top of our mat. Hands come back to your hips, circling that right knee forward, side, and down. 3 times, getting into that right hip. 2. 1 more, forward, side, and around. Hug that right knee into your chest. Compress that right hip flexor. Roll out your right foot and ankle a few times one way. A few times the other way. Good. Release. Right foot next to left. Big toes touch. Hands to heart center. Soften or close your eyes. Can you return your attention and perhaps intention back to your breath? Allow your breath to lead you through your flow. Honoring your breath, bow your forehead to your hands. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, lift your heart, press your palms. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Draw your elbows down, lift your heart, squeeze your tush as you press your hips forward. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine, tail reaches back, top of head lengthens forward. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, push the floor away with your hands and feet. Exhale, stretch back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, stay there. On an exhale, soften your left knee, plant your left palm to the floor. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Can you bend that left knee closer to your left elbow? Push more into your right foot, lengthen through that right leg. Reach through your top fingertips, twist, spiral. Take a full breath in. Exhale, release. Other side, soften your right knee. Right hand to the floor. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky. Try and bend that right knee closer to your right elbow. Push more into your left foot, get longer through your left leg. Reach through those top fingers, spin your torso around. Full breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Come all the way up to stand. Press your palms. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, long neck, soft shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, soften left knee. Inhale, right arm to the sky, forward fold, twist. Exhale, release, changing side, soften right knee. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, press your palms. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, big stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Soften your left knee. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Forward fold, twist. Exhale, release. Other side, right knee bends. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Seal your palms. This time, exhale, hands to your heart. Come back to your breath. Notice any shifts or changes in your breath from that little bit of flow. Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Squeeze your knees, draw your belly in. Try and scoop your tailbone forward as you pull your weight down and back. Lighten up your toes. You should be able to see those toes in front of your knees if you gaze down briefly. Then add a little lift through your heart. Lift your gaze towards your fingers. Reach more through those fingers. Take a full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Finish that exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Melt your left heel to the floor. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, round your spine. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot all the way up between your hands. Press down to rise. Inhale, high lunge. Sink a little lower in your hips. Soften your shoulders. Reach more through your fingers. Take a full breath in. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, high lunge. Arms reach overhead. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Inhale, floating warrior, right leg straightens, right toes turn in, reach up to the sky. Exhale, warrior two, back of the room. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior, pause. Add a half wrap. Wrap your right arm behind you. Maybe that right hand can help push your front thigh down and away as you tilt your left hip crease to the ceiling. Stay soft in your shoulders. Full breath in. Keep that half bind. Exhale, half bound, extended side angle. Left forearm to left thigh, or maybe left hand to the inside of your left foot. Roll your top shoulder back. Push through your back heel, lengthen out the top of your head. Draw your belly and front ribs in. Inhale, reverse triangle. Left leg stretches straight. Reach that left arm up and back. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. Pivot around, square off. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm to the sky. Exhale, chaturanga, maybe float your right leg. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, round your spine. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot all the way up between your hands. Press down to rise. Inhale, high lunge. Sink a little lower in your hips. Pull your belly and front ribs back. Square off your pelvis, left hip back, right hip forward. Reach more through your fingers. Take a full breath in. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, high lunge, arms reach back up. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Inhale, floating warrior, left leg stretches, left toes turn in, reach your arms high. Exhale, warrior two, back of the room. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Add that half wrap, left arm wraps behind you. Maybe that left hand can push your right thigh down and away as you tilt your right hip crease to the ceiling. Reach more through your right arm, soften your shoulders. Full breath in. Keep that half bind. Exhale, half bound extended side angle. Right forearm to right thigh or right fingers to the inside of your right foot. Roll your top shoulder back, pull your belly in. Push down and out through your feet. Inhale, reverse triangle. Right leg stretches straight. Release at half bind. Keep reaching to the front of the room. Pivot around. Low lunge facing front. Inhale, low lunge twist. Left arm high. Exhale, chaturanga. Maybe you shoot that left leg back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Take one more breath in. Empty as you exhale. That is our flow. Let's smooth it out. See if you can let your breath take over and let your body follow. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Big breath in, half lift, use that full inhale. Big exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge, reach up. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Inhale, floating warrior, right leg straight, right toes in, reach up. Exhale, warrior two, back of the room. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior with a half wrap. Wrap that right arm behind you. Exhale, your version of extended side angle. Forearm to thigh or fingers to the floor. Inhale, reverse triangle. Left leg stretches straight. Reach up and back. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat, pivot around. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm to the sky. Exhale, chaturanga, maybe float that right leg. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Inhale, floating warrior, left leg straight, left toes in, reach up. Exhale, warrior two, back of mat. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior, wrap your left arm behind you, half bind. Exhale, half bound, extended side angle, maybe forearm to thigh or fingers to the floor. Inhale, reverse triangle, big stretch, big reach. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm to the sky. Exhale, chaturanga, maybe that left leg floats. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, straight away. One more round. Inhale, rise to toes, use your breath. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or jump. Feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Big exhale, maybe even open mouth as you fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, floating warrior, right leg straightens, right toes in, arms up. Exhale, warrior two, back of mat. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior with that half wrap. Exhale, half bound, extended side angle. Take your time, find your version. Inhale, reverse triangle, left leg stretches, reach back. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm high. Exhale, chaturanga, your version of chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, fill up. Exhale, down dog, have a moment. Left side, inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge, reach up. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Inhale, floating warrior, left leg straight, toes in, reach up. Exhale, warrior two, back of mat. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, add that half wrap. Exhale, half bound, extended side angle, any version. Inhale, reverse triangle, release that bind, stretch back. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm to the sky. Exhale, your version of chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, fill up. Exhale, down dog for 3 slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Slowing down your breath. Coming back home into your body. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, adding on. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Seal your back heel down. Push into your feet. Inhale, cartwheel all the way up into warrior two. Add a little more reach through your back fingertips. Keep that reach as you bend your front knee deeper. Soften your shoulders. Soften your gaze over your right middle finger. Press down through your feet. Inhale, stretch your right leg straight. Prepare. Exhale, Trikonasana, hip shift back. Right fingers reach forward. When you can't reach forward anymore, keep that length in your right side waist and lightly land your right hand to your shin or the outside of your right foot. Spin your right ribs, heart, and gaze around and up towards the ceiling. Push more through your back foot and let your tailbone lengthen towards your back heel. Full breath in. Full breath out. Press into your feet. Inhale, rise up to stand. Cartwheel your arms, left arm down, right arm up. Bend at the elbows and work to grab fingertips, maybe your shirt. You could grab a strap if you have one available. Gomukhasana arms. Turn your right toes in. Wide-legged forward fold. Take a moment here. Make sure both feet are turned in slightly. Heels are turned out. Left shoulder rolls back. Anchor through your feet. Inhale, lift your heart and right elbow. Exhale, forward fold, keeping the bind in your arms. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, keep rolling that left shoulder open. Inhale. Exhale, press down and out through your heels. Lift your sit bones higher. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, release your arms gently. You can shake out your head and your shoulders. I want you to glue your hips in space so your hips stay right in line with your heels. And then find down dog in your upper body. So walk those hands way far forward. Try not to let your hips move with you though. Spine is super long from hip creases to armpits, armpits to fingertips. Keep your right arm where it is. Thread your left arm through to grab for your outer right ankle, outer calf, or outer right thigh, whatever you can catch a hold of. Twist and look underneath your right shoulder. This might be where you stay. Maybe you start to crawl your right fingertips over towards the back of your mat. Now, as you move that right arm closer to the back of your space, keep gazing underneath that right arm. If you lose that gaze, then pull back a little bit. Big maybe those right fingers crawl all the way over to catch your left big toe. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, keep pressing down and out through your feet. Inhale. Exhale, try and twist underneath that right shoulder. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, gently release. With soft knees, take some easy sways right and left. Just let go. Through the hips, through the spine, through the shoulders. We'll come into a lizard pose at the top of our mat in 3, 2, 1. Bend your right knee. Bring both hands inside your right foot. Drop your back knee to the floor. Option to stay here on your hands if you have a block and you'd like to come to your forearms on the block, or maybe forearms can come to the floor. Relax your head and shoulders. Great place to close your eyes and come back to your breath. Sending your breath to any places that are feeling tense or resisting. Option to stay right here and hold this lizard pose. If you'd like to add a quad stretch, come onto your hands. Reach your right arm behind you, bend your back knee, and catch for the pinky toe side of your back foot. Kick foot to hand, open your chest, lean back. Wherever you are, come back to your breath. If you're in that quad stretch, we're just going to change our grip a little bit. Take that back hand to the big toe side of your foot. Start to square your torso to the front of your mat. Work your right shoulder inside your right knee and squeeze your back heel towards that left glute. Wherever you are. One more big inhale. Big exhale. We'll all meet up in low lunge, keeping that back knee on the floor. So just frame your front foot. We're going to take that back knee and scoot it back about 2 inches, half splits. Start to stretch your right leg straight. Flex your right toes towards your face. You can come onto your fingers. You can adjust your hands. You could even bring blocks underneath your hands here. Keep your hips pulling back. Heart pulls forward. Take a breath into that long spine. And on an exhale, soften over your leg. Bringing your attention back to your breath. Allowing it to take its place as your intention. Inhale, half lift. As you exhale, just line your left hand underneath your left shoulder with that long spine. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Zip your inner thighs together to help you balance. Spine as long as you twist. Keep that right hip pulling back as your heart pulls forward. Take a full breath in. Exhale, low lunge with your back knee lifted. Take your time. Front knee will bend, back knee will lift. Pull your heart forward, big transition here. Inhale, half lift. Press off that back foot, shoot forward, long spine. On an exhale, Padangustasana, reach down, grab onto your big toes, and yogic toe lock. Roll out your head and shoulders. Try and slide them up your back, away from your ears. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, push down and out through your heels, lift and spread your sit bones. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Take one more breath in and out. Right hand keeps that grip around your right big toe. Slide your left hand to your left hip. Soften your knees and heel toe your right foot a little closer to your left, shifting your weight into your left leg. As you come up to stand, let that right knee bend deeply. This might be where you stay, working on stretching that bottom leg and standing tall through your spine. If you feel comfortable extending that right leg any amount, go for it. Draw your right hip and right shoulder back into their sockets. This might be where you stay. Maybe, whether that right leg is bent or straight, you open your right leg out to the right and extend your left arm up on a high diagonal. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Vrikshasana. Use your right hand to help that right foot into your inner left thigh or left calf. Hands to heart center. Push foot and thigh into each other. Zip up through your pelvic floor. Let that energy travel through your spine, out the top of your head. Find a little lift through your heart. Let that inspire your arms to rise. Soft shoulders. We're here for 3. Lengthen your tailbone down as your inner right knee widens. 2, 1. Slowly release. Right foot next to left, hands to heart center. Have a moment. Find your breath. Check in. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Use this as a flush. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Flush it out. Inhale, up dog, big stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Seal your back heel down. Push down into your feet. Inhale, cartwheel all the way up into warrior two. Add a little more reach to those back fingers as you bend that front knee deeper. Soft shoulders, soft gaze over your left middle finger. Press into your feet. Inhale, stretch your left leg straight. Prepare. Exhale, Trikonasana. Crease your left hip back. Reach your left arm forward. When you can't reach forward anymore, keep that length in your left side waist and lightly land. Left hand to shin or outside of left foot. Spin your left ribs, heart and gaze around and up to the ceiling. Push more through that back foot. Lengthen your tailbone towards your back heel. Full breath in. Full breath out. Push into your feet. Inhale, rise up to stand. Cartwheel your arms. Left arm up, right arm down, and bend at the elbows. Working for Gomukhasana, arms on this side. And just notice we usually have one side that's a little easier than the other. See how this side feels in comparison to the first side. Turn your left toes in. Make sure both feet are turned in slightly, both heels turned out. Roll your right shoulder back. Push into your feet. Inhale, lift your heart and left elbow. Keep those arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale. Exhale, one. Right shoulder is rolling back. Inhale. Exhale, two. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Let your arms gently release. Shake out your head, your shoulders. Glue your hips where they are, right in line with those heels. Walk your hands all the way out into a down dog shape in your upper body. Fingers reaching forward, get longer all the way along your arms, through your side waist to your hip creases. Keep your left hand where it is. Thread your right arm under to catch outer left ankle, outer calf, outer thigh, and then start to twist and look underneath your left shoulder. This might be it. Maybe any amount, those left fingers start to crawl towards the back of your mat or the back of your space. Keep looking under your left arm and shoulder. Big, maybe those left fingers crawl all the way around to reach your right big toe. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Keep pushing down and out through those feet. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release with soft knees. Find some sways, right and left. We'll meet up in a lizard facing front in 3, 2, 1. Bend your left knee, bring both hands inside your left foot. Lower your back knee to the floor. Starting here, nice and easy. Maybe you stay on your hands. Maybe you drop to a block or your forearms. Easy in the shoulders, heavy head. Great place to close your eyes and come back to your breath. Yogi's choice to stay here, or maybe come into a quad stretch. If you're taking that quad stretch, come back to your hands, reach your left arm behind you as you bend that back knee. Catch for the pinky toe side of your foot. Kick foot to hand, lean back, open your heart. Notice how you're breathing. If your breath is strained, back off a little bit. If you have a hold of that back foot, let's switch our grip. Bring your back hand to the big toe side of your foot. Square your torso to the front of your mat. Left shoulder comes inside left knee. Pull your back heel closer to your right glute. Wherever you are, take one more breath in. Full breath out. Meeting in a low lunge with our back knee grounded. So just frame your front foot. Let's take that back knee back about 2 inches and then stretch your front leg straight, half splits. Flex your left toes. Pull your hips back, reach your heart forward. Big breath into that long spine. Exhale, fold over your leg. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right hand right underneath that right shoulder with a long spine. Inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. Big twist. Scissor your inner thighs together to help you balance. Reach long through your spine as you rotate around that length. Full breath in. Exhale, release. Low lunge, front knee bends, this time back knee lifts. Pull your heart forward, big transition. Press off that back foot. Inhale, half lift, right foot comes forward. As you exhale, Padangustasana, grab onto those big toes and fold. Roll your shoulders up your back, away from your ears. Push down and out through your heels. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, push toes into fingers. Exhale, pull fingers into toes. Take one more breath in and out. Keep that grip around your left big toe. Slide your right hand to your right hip. Heel toe your left foot towards your right foot a little. Take your weight into your right leg. We're coming up to stand. Soften your knees. Bend that left knee deeply as you rise. First, work to stretch your bottom leg as long as you can. Zip up through your belly, lengthen through your spine. This might be where you stay. Maybe you extend that left leg any amount, drawing your left shoulder and left hip back into their hip socket. You might open your left leg out to the left. Maybe right arm reaches up on a high diagonal. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Vrikshasana, use your left hand to help that left foot to your inner right thigh or right calf. Start with your hands at your heart. Slide your shoulders down your back. Let that encourage your tailbone to lengthen down as your belly draws in. Add a little lift through your heart and let that inspire your arms to rise. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart center, left foot next to right. Take a moment. Zip your inner thighs and inner ankles together. Rise high on your toes. Try and keep your heels lifted as you slowly lower. Hips all the way down. Bring your hands behind you. Have a seat. Take your time. Knees stay bent. Open your feet mat width or even a little bit wider than mat width. Let's let our knees fall to the right and then pause. Coming into deer pose. You want your knee directly in line with your hip on both legs, so adjust as needed. You want that heel in line with your knee, so 90-degree angles at the knee joints. Start by bringing your left hand all the way around to your right. Work to square your torso to the back of your mat. This might be it. If you'd like to walk your hands towards the back of your mat, maybe coming to your forearms. Working to spin your left ribs around. Great place to close your eyes. Use your inhale to find a little more length through your spine. And use your exhale to empty your belly so you can twist. Start to make your way back to your hands if they're not already planted. And we'll just come back through center. Left arm swings back behind you. Take those knees over to the left with that same attention. Knees in line with hips, heels in line with knees. Start by bringing your right hand around to meet your left. Work to square your torso to the back of your mat. And then maybe walk those hands out. Maybe come to your forearms. Using those inhales to lengthen your spine. Using your exhales to twist. Come back to your hands if you're not there. Come back through center, right arm swings behind you. And then extend your legs out long. Point through your feet. Bring your hands behind you, fingers pointing forward. Roll your shoulders back. Press into your hands. Lift your hips. Option to keep your chin tucked or drop your head. Open wide across your chest as you push into your hands. Push more into your feet to lift your hips a little higher. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower hips to the floor. Scoot your hips towards your heels. Bend those knees. Roll all the way onto your back and give your knees a little hug. Gentle rock side to side. Loosen up along your back into those hip creases. Those sways might even trickle into your shoulders, your neck, your head. Yogi's choice. We're just here for a few breaths. Option to take Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees wide. Maybe you take legs up the wall, just an easy inversion with soft knees and ankles. If you'd like to move into plow or even plow to shoulder stand, that's an option as well. Take your time. Pick your variation. Staying safe, staying true to your body in this moment. And if you listen to your breath will let you know if you'd made the right decision. Now, step by step, if you're in shoulder stand, flex your feet. Lower your toes to the floor behind you for plow. Catching everyone now in plow. If you're in plow, bring your hands to the floor, start to unroll, and we'll catch everyone in legs up the wall. If you're in legs up the wall, soften your knees in towards your chest. Bring your feet to the floor, knees open wide. We'll catch everyone in Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring your hands to the tops of your thighs. And I want you to push your thighs away from your armpits. Just finding a little traction in your spine. This is nice on those hip flexors too. Gently work your knees together and find happy baby. Flex your feet, grab for the outer edges of your feet. Pull on your feet to bring your knees closer to the floor. Push your feet into your hands to bring your lower back closer to the floor. You can stay still or rock side to side. Maybe stretch one or both legs straight. Let's give those knees another little squeeze. This time, let both knees fall to the left. Look to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, knees right, look left. Inhale back through center. Wrap your arms around your shins. Bring your forehead to your knees. Give yourself one last big hug, big squeeze. Take a full breath in. Use that breath. Fill up. Sip in a little more air. Sip in a little more air. And with a big sigh out, release and set up for final rest. Here, let go of your breath. Allow it to take its place, to take its role, and breathe for you. Start to deepen your breath. Consciously pulling your inhales up into your chest and around your heart. Send your exhales to your fingertips and toe tips and add some movement there. Let your head sway side to side. Walk your heels in towards your seat, bend your knees, roll to your right. When you're ready, make your way up to an easy seat. Close your eyes. Bring your hands to your heart, and you might feel the rise and fall of your chest. You might hear the sound of your breath. You are where you need to be. Just take a deep breath. Lena Parilla. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.